Hello. Do I have audio? Somebody's out there. Let me know if you got audio. Hello. If this doesn't work, I'll know which one to get. There's two different setups on microphones. I got it. All right. Appreciate it. Okay. Tricky. I can't run anything much tonight, so I'm just going to run JB12 and the DNA Hornet together. And it's not going to put out a whole lot, but I don't want to tear up the damn transmitter. Tear up the computer. Audio, barely moving anything. Break. Let me set it up. Hello. Hello there, 119RF013. Appreciate you coming in from the Netherlands. Global Worldwide World Radio. That's what I'm waving a hand to there. I'll try to get everybody a Blue Wrench later on tonight if I can. Hello, Red Fox One. Audio. I know it there, Lewis, I know it. Yeah, his sister called me this morning and told me that's what the name of the show's about. Hey, Charlie, what's up, Triple X? I got you in there. Isn't that you, Triple X? Oh, it blew up. Yeah, old crazy man, he passed away. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hate to see it. I hate to have him go away, man, but he was in bad shape at the end. Tonight's drink in honor of Crazy Man is Dollar Tree Special, Sangria Senioro, non-alcoholic drink. Hello there, 601.
About 21.
Yeah, come on.
How about see it now? Is she working?
Yeah, it's doing good.
Both is, yeah. Audio. There's that 95 right there, Bike Ranger.
Oh, okay. It's still a little what mic you got on there? Is that the one he normally uses?
Naked Toy. This is that 204 he's got over here with the black bottom and the black top one there, Bike.
Yeah, Roger. Seemed like it's doing all right now. Maybe, but it sounded like the contacts are a little tight, loose on it, but seemed like you're grabbing it or it's working its way into being better now. They're break.
Hello, 10, 1, 2, break back.
Yeah, that's a whole lot louder, but grab that thing real tight and talk to me.
Hello, Mr. 21. I got it down right there, break back.
Yeah, Roger. Does he have another mic?
You can see it.
Yes, sir. Hello there, Radio DX1. Yeah, Crazy Man passed away, so tonight's show will be in honor of Crazy Man. Yeah, he needs some cleaner in that mic, you know. And how's 601 in Texas doing? Is it cold out there in Texas? I got to turn this heater down in here. It was cold and then it's hot. Now it's, you know, I should be okay now. I mean, it's, you know, I've been going in and out all day carrying out radios and other equipment out of my radio room here, so I can make room for something else sitting right outside the door in the other part of the garage that I cannot get in here. I got it on a hand truck, so I got to have room. I got to put it back over here where I got other stuff at. But I'm in the process of rearranging my radio room here. Yeah, now that's good right there, but you got to turn the mic gain down. Too much mic gain.
I have right there. 12 o'clock. Come on.
All right, dead key one time. All right, back it down just a little higher more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can even go back a little more. You ain't going to hurt your modulation. It's there.
How about that?
Yeah, talk to me a little bit.
Oh, 21, 21, 21, 21. Come on.
Yeah, Roger, I'll leave it right there. I kind of like a little bit of fan noise in the background. It kind of it lets everybody know that you might be getting ready to kick somebody's ass. To come on.
But it's all day on the northern storm. You know how they get that back.
Yeah, Roger. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fan noise. You hear them big fellas out there, they got it going on. So, you know what I mean? And that thing is doing a good job. It's got all kind of forward there. You're buried over in the, hey, come on back one more time. It looked like you was hitting 30 dB plus. So come on.
Yeah, my special man just low 29.95 right there. Break.
Yeah, Roger. It can peak to 30 dB, but it's falling around 9 to 10 right now. When but it goes. It can hit almost 30. It may be about 25, something like that.
14, right there. And let's swing it. Oh, 21. Let's swing it right there.
Oh yeah, it's coming forward there good from somewhere around 9 or so, to almost 30 dB. What's up, flashlight?
Hey, Troy. What am I doing right there? Bring it back. Come on.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Come on back. I was listening to Charlie Hustle. He said, what did he say? Hang on. What did Charlie Hustle say? He said, wow, his radio is a monster. Sounds great. That's from Charlie Hustle. They're up in, what's he up in New York? Or Maryland? I don't remember. I thought he's in around New York there.
I did 21, 20 on. I'm trying to get it anywhere up there, right there, big boy. Hey, 21 on. Squeeze these old Japanese girls. Come on.
It's doing a good job, man. It's putting some good numbers out over here, Brake.
Okay, 40, right. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to cruise this thing over outside. Back.
Yeah, hey, Charlie also 55 coming here and told me he was up in Baltimore. That's right. I got a lot going on right now and dealing with I kind of, anyway, I ain't gonna get into that. But anyway, there, you sounding good there, Brake.
Oh, appreciate it. And I want to see you sound like a bust up baby. Get that Roger beat, but what's that sound like right there? Listen.
Yeah, the Roger beat there. Hey, hang on there. Carpet Man wants to come in there and tell you you're probably killing him over there. You probably blowing up his radio. I think Carpet Man had to take his coax off their break.
Yeah, what's going on, 21? I didn't know y'all was on 17, man. I've been sitting here listening on channel 12. But, hey, 21, good evening time to you, man. I'm over here checking in. I'm checking in, right?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we just got over here to get away from bleeding, and I didn't want to bleed on anybody or anything. I didn't want anybody coming over and throwing dead keys. I get all kind of bleed over, especially if I'm using an old radio. I don't say anything about it, but I wanted to kind of have a quiet night and not a lot going on there for Crazy Man. So I don't know if you know or not there, but he passed away last night there, Ray.
Oh, man, I sure did not know that. Holy cow.
Yeah, he was getting pretty bad off there at the end. He had lost a whole lot of weight. And, I got a picture of him that his nephew sent me, a couple of them there, and it was like he was opening up a Christmas present. And he looked like he was about 100 years old, that break.
Yeah, I just heard him, I don't know, a few days ago or so trying to talk on the phone. It wasn't too long ago, 3 or 4 days ago. Doggone.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Yeah, it kind of got me there a little bit.
Oh, wow, that sure is news to me, man. I sure hate to hear that. Wow. Man, that's really a legend in our town gone, man, even though he had his ways there, Fortin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'll let y'all get back to it, man. I'm getting ready to go to bed, man. I've been sitting out here kind of waiting. I said, well, there ain't no talk show, and all of a sudden I heard a little bit of bleed over. I said, let me go follow that. And there y'all over on 17. So, any of your ways, man, y'all have a good night. And we're so sorry to hear that, bro. Damn it.
Yeah, Roger, why you a little bit so early, man?
Well, I'm going to go in there and see if I can catch some of this Dallas and Detroit game. And plus, I like to get up real early in the morning. I don't like to sleep my day away. I don't like to sleep my day off away there, right?
Oh, I got you. Okay. I wasn't trying to get in your business there, but I just was checking there. I understand, man. Anyway, well, look here. Let's see. Maybe this coming week there, I'll have the, look at this light blinking there. Something ain't right. Wonder why it's doing that. Anyway, that ain't right here. All right, well, I got to check something here. My on-the-air light wants to act up. Crazy man, get out of my light. I'm gone.
21? Y'all be good. Quick. 655. Sit your butt down somewhere. I'll see you. How about it, Tucker? Yeah, come on. Yeah, how's things going? Everything's all right, man. What's shaking? Not much. How's this thing going?
Audio. Okay, there it is. On the air. See, I'm just running that modulator over there. Audio. I don't want to tear up the stream there. Audio. Yep. It's just, it don't like it. It wants to be. Hello. Going back to 17.
Yeah, it came up some, but still, me being this close, you should have been barefoot to being louder, but,
let's show over there, let's see, Torpedo Heat, good to see you, man, checking in. Jerry Nottingham, 351 Colorado. Yes, sir, with your hat removed, yes, sir. Carolina Girl, good to see you. Levon, I'm not making any trouble. I'm just kind of doing the radio show for Crazy Man. I really didn't want to do it. I didn't feel like doing the show because I, found out about him dying. His sister called me. I didn't want to do it, but I said, well, she asked me if I would do the show tonight and let everybody know. So, but anyway, 880 Keystone, I got your duck right here. Got your duck right there.
Y'all take care, man. Let me get in and see if I can't catch this game. Good night, man. Let's go, William, man. Get it away. 655. Get your raggy behind out of here.
I'm not really doing anything special, Global Live Radio. I don't usually do too much anymore. Going out, at night on the roads, is usually somebody trying to either shoot you or get caught drinking and driving, which I've done both of those. I've been involved in both of them, and I'm too old now for that crap. So I just kind of hang around the house. I don't drink anymore. So this right here is non-alcoholic, And but anyway, yeah, we come and go. Life goes on. Yeah, Crazy Man, I've just passed away. The sister called me this morning. She called me this morning. Deloris called me and told me that he had passed away last night. He was getting in pretty bad shape there at the end. He had a lot of cancer and skin cancer, and I'd imagine a lot of it metastasized in his lungs and all over the place, and they sent me a picture of him opening up a present on Christmas or looking at it, but he really looked pretty bad at that. Gaunt. He looked real gaunt, but yeah, he was a friend. He was a character. I really never had anything that he really did to me personally. It's just like me. I can be a pain in the ass, and he had his ways too. But he was a good guy, and so. Hey, Ken Carlock. Hey, UDX 267. Good to see you, man. Okay, I'm still here. I'm just talking to everybody on the internet there. What happened to White Dog? I just found out that this stuff was Hincho in Mexico. How about that? Yeah, Crazy Man was a good friend there, and he used to come over and help me do work on my property, and mainly do a lot of weed eating. The only thing about Crazy Man is you give him a weed eater, man, you're going to have dirt. He's going to make sure he don't have to cut that grass for a while, and you'd go out there and you'd have a dirt yard. So that's the only thing. Yep. He's something else. I'll try to see if I can. You might be able to see a picture on my phone. Let me see what I can do here. Here. Let's see here. Here. This was Crazy Man right here. When he's all playing around, he's got him a robe on and he's getting his coffee in the morning. It's over there. That's Crazy Man right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the best way I can do it. This is a while back when he was sitting on his porch. That's been about a couple years ago. This is when he playing around. I don't know what that was. That's been about a year or so ago. Oh, hang on. Come on, picture. All right, I got to do something here. Okay. He had to have oxygen. He was a heavy smoker all his life and didn't want to quit. But, that was up to him. If he knew that he may pass on and he did what he wanted to do. This picture right here is kind of I don't know their global wide radio. I have no idea about that. I didn't ask them. So the antenna that he's got over there, I had over there, was one that I got for him and helped put it up. Well, I put it up. His nephew helped me some, but I wanted him to be able to get on the radio. I didn't need it. I got 20 antennas, man. I got an antenna in a box, set of beams in a box I never even put up yet, but they're going to go up before long. They're shooting stars, 4-element vertical, 4-element horizontal, and I would still probably have a set of them up today, but buzzards landed on the ends of them and had them bent down like a Joe gun. It didn't hurt the antenna at all that I could find out, but I just liked it when I could use that antenna to talk to North Carolina up there to Black Rock Mountain or wherever, where Georgia Cracker was doing his check-in, I think on Channel 14 on about 9 o'clock on Saturday nights. But I don't try to do it now and haven't been trying to do it in several years. Anyway, so Crazy Man, believe it or not, was there, and I was lowering that tower down and with my 12,000-pound winch, and I think I had a 3/4 inch bolt on something that was connected to that tower off of one of the chains, or I think it might have been up at the top where the pulley was connected to the 3-inch galvanized pipe that is what the winch is tied to, and that damn thing popped and it sounded like a shotgun blast, and that antenna come down like an elevator and landed right on the end of the boom, right on the edge of the boom, and bent the damn thing like a pretzel. It cracked the housing of the ham 4 rotor, and so I've still got it. It's not bad. I mean, all you got to do is just, it didn't break it. It just cracked it. You can get another one, or just take some stainless steel clamps and put around it. But I had a tail twister rotor that I put up there in place of it. But anyway, Crazy Man took off running, man, when that thing broke. He didn't know if it was going to hit him or not, because it scared me too. Because I mean, that sounded like a shotgun went off when that 3/4 inch bolt popped, and that 60-something foot tower came crashing down on that beam. Man, it was surreal. What's up there, 007 and Craig? How's it going, Craig? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. And 007, and go ahead there, Breaker. Go ahead. Let's see there, Mud Bucket. Yeah, he was a good guy there. And Ken Carlock's back is still in there. All right, let me see what I can get going on here. Stir up some trouble here. I don't know how to do that. Hey, what happened to White Dog? Dang, everybody done gone now.
Mr. 353 waving.
Hey, 353. Okay, I got you now. Hey, did I mention you on this the internet there? If I didn't, I apologize. I'm just trying to maintain right now.
Yeah, no, I said something on there in the comments, but it ain't no big deal.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the radio, look at a cell phone, and catch everybody before they get away on the air there. I mean, on the chat room, and But anyway, I'm waving right back at you.
010, we'll be out here all night with you.
10-4. Okay, I'm gonna catch up a couple of. Oh, by the way, you're sounding real good tonight. There, sounding real good there, Break.
10-4. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Trying to get this thing all worked out.
Roger. Now, you say you're using the Delta M2 there. Are you using the just battery power, or are you backing it up with their power supply?
I heard their power supply has a lot of noise in it, so I'm just using battery right now.
Roger. Yeah. If you get their one if you get the one that they make, it doesn't have any noise in it. Now, if you get a regular 9-volt power supply, it will have noise in it. Theirs is a miniature switching power supply. It has filter capacitors. It's a full wave instead of a half wave or whatever. I broke one of them. Well, when I bought my mic, I bought it secondhand, and but it was like brand new. It came with the box and everything, and it kept acting up for a while. I said, what the hell is wrong with this thing? So it worked one time and it wouldn't work. And you can have a battery in it, and but I wasn't running a battery right then. I just said, well, I'll just run on the power supply. Well, the power supply was going in and out, and I was trying to find out what it was and all like that. So finally, I just went straight to the battery. I called that guy, Mr. Wu or whatever his name is up there in New Jersey that sells them. And I said, man, I need another power supply. So he sent me one. It was, I think, $30 shipped or whatever. I had it for about 2 weeks, and I lost it. And I just found it the other day. It's been a year. I couldn't find it. So I sent off and got another one. But I had it upstairs in my room that I work on radios and stuff, or where I got them, some of them sitting at. And I just found it like the day before yesterday. I said, there it is. I ought to do like my dad used to say, I'm going to go ahead and buy another one. He hunted all day for what he's looking for, and went ahead and bought another one. And he said, I'm going to go ahead and buy another one and keep on looking for the one that I couldn't find. And when I do find it, I'm going to throw it away so I don't have to look for it anymore. But I didn't want to do that. So, but anyway, yeah, I have never had any trouble with that. If you get the one from them, that's, the one you want to get.
Yeah, 10-4. I got the one that came with it. I might have to give it a shot.
All right, the one you came with it, does it have a 220 and 110 volt switch on the top?
Let me open it up and find out.
All right, this is a new one you bought?
Yeah, 10-4. I just got it brand new. It does have a 115 and a 230 volt switch on the top.
All right, there you go. All right, that should work okay for you. A long time ago, guys used to try to take and run one of those wall warts into the bottom of the D104, but it would work, but it was noisy. But we didn't know nothing about no switching power supplies, filter and all that mess. Back then, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, you'd have to have a big ass power supply, like a one you'd run a radio on, like a Pyramid Gold or something like that, and come off of it and put a resistor on it to drop it down to 9 volts, or you'd have all kind of garbage in your microphone, But a lot of guys try to use those regular little small ones that have no filtering, and tear them up. But theirs is made for that. And all right, well, I'm going to shut up, and I'm standing by.
410, 353, sitting on the side.
Good evening to you there, Rapper.
Good evening.
Yeah, they're mud bucket. Yeah, that's not causing any, as long as it's got is that mud bucket out there?
No, Mud Puppy.
Mud Puppy. That's why why I said that? I was just reading Mud Bucket on the internet there.
I wish they wouldn't use half of my handle.
Roger, yeah, we'll just call him in the mud there. Anyway, Happy New Year to you there.
Yeah, every time I say Happy New Year to you, condolences on Crazy Man. I found out about that real quick, so I know sometimes they don't like to get around, but when things like that happen, everybody finds out pretty quick. 10-4.
Yeah, 10-4 on that there, yeah. Yeah, it don't take long, but yeah, he was a good guy, and like all of us, we got clay feet, you know what I mean? So Crazy Man had his own ways and all like that. Crazy Man had let me stop talking about him. Hey, happy New Year there, hey, Mud Puppy. I'm gone.
All right, brother. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I just, wish everything go all right. We was around and on 14 hours a day, and his niece came in there and talked with us on his radio. So that's pretty cool. She said that's the last channel he had it set on.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, she called me on the phone, and after his first thing this morning, his sister Deloris called, and she lives in Mount Pleasant. Evidently, she went over there. He wouldn't answer the phone, and I don't know. Anyway, so Hell's Bells is that one that you talked to that she's Larry's adopted niece. That's not his real niece. That his adopted niece. She calls herself, and he did, and that's what he called her, his niece. He didn't say adopted niece. That's what she said, and she wanted me to do the show tonight and let everybody know about him, and that's what I did. I just put it on the heading of the YouTube channel there, so everybody could read it. I didn't have to say it 100 times, but it is what it is there. But anyway, he'll be missed. All right, we back out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just wanted to get in there and wave a hand. I know it's a sad time, but we're all going to get to pull that cord one day. So I just hope I know he's in a better place than where we're at, and I'm back out.
What's up there, Ontario CD Club? Good to see you, man. Popcorn, if you're in there, I see you now. I see you. I was trying to get you to say hello to that West Virginia hillbilly. Let me try to see if I can get him on there. Flashlight 23. Yep. Where are you at, Flashlight 23? You in Camden? Aren't you up in Camden? I think that's you. Hello, Sunrise Repair. What you doing, man? Happy New Year to you. Appreciate you getting in there. Let me see if I can get West Virginia hillbilly on the phone to come in there. He might be listening. Who knows? I don't know what happened to Jed. I don't know where he went.
I'm right here.
Okay. Hello there, Mark. 725. Hello, Michael Hall. Hello, Double Tap. Hey, West Virginia hillbilly, they're looking for you on the internet.
Got the radio on, hanging out.
Okay, then. I got to go. Okay, West Virginia hillbilly be in there a little bit. Okay. Yes, I do have some over here, but, I don't want to discuss it on the thing right now. I can get with you on the phone after the first of the year. I got too much going on right now to deal with that right now. I got other issues that have different things going on. Yes, sir. I got you in Camden, yeah. And, we'll find out what you exactly want there. And we'll see what can happen. I've got all kinds of different options, I got a lot of different things there. Anyway, Mark, how's it going, Mark? 725. I see you down there. I didn't. Pardon me for not being up on my game tonight. If I ever had a game, I don't know, but not doing. Don't feel real good tonight. Don't feel bad. Just feel sad. How about that Jed? Look at this. What's on this thing? Hello. I'm looking at this on the air. There it is. It don't like this JB12. Hey, Jed. Hey, can you help me out on the chat there? Log in and get on there and field the questions there. Field them while I got to run inside and get something and come right back. Would that be too much of an inquisition on you there, Break? Oh, it fell out.
I'm assembling a guitar and soldering some stuff.
Oh, I got you. That's right. You said you was okay. Sorry about that. Like I say, I don't know. Right now I'm existing.
I hear you on the existing. But yeah, I'm in there. I'm listening, glancing over that a bit.
Hey, Mark, that's West Virginia Hillbilly. That's my son there. Y'all on the chat room, if you don't mind, say hello to that West Virginia Hillbilly. Hey, Bob, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. So I get mixed up with the J's and H's, I don't want to say, I'm just call you Bob. Okay? And yes, sir. CB Brotherhood, good to see you, man. Yeah, West Virginia Hillbilly, that's my son that lives up in West Virginia. Go ahead, Break. It's been long distance. I'm pointing towards Captain Lou down in Savannah. He might come in here, but if I do, I got to fire down on the Black Cat, and I know I'll cut the lips off my own computer there, Break.
I have that same problem you had last night.
Yep. On the flat side, it's real bad. I don't know why. It'll do it. On the vertical, it don't do it as much. It'll come in there, but it won't cut the audio off on the stream. And after I went back and listened to the stream, I had audio, but y'all couldn't hear it. But it's right there on the stream. It's right there on the playback. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep going 10.7 or 10.6 or whatever if I do that again, because the stream was still audible, but the people on the internet couldn't hear it. But playing it back, YouTube got it. So some disconnect between their end, I think. I don't know how it's doing it. Whatever, but I am going to go up there to Ponytail up there at Radio Shack and get some of those, RF beads and put on there.
Are you streaming straight through YouTube?
Yeah. You see, I've never had a trouble with it before, but I haven't run the beams in a while. And also, too, I've moved some stuff around in here. So what I've been working on today in the last couple of days to get things a little bit farther away from where my computer's at. And I got cables running everywhere. I got wires running everywhere. I got electrical cables crisscrossing each other. So I'm going to have the computer on a UPS backup, then go in to the power there, because I'm getting some through that. But it's just it's wiping out the RF is all over the place. So I mean it'll do that. But anyway, let's see here. All right, well, let me hang on a minute. Let me see my. Let's see here. Let's go in here and then blah, blah, blah. Yep. He's up there in near Lookout, West Virginia. I'll be right back there. Hey, Bueller, if you'll listen for anybody hollering out there, if you would let them know, I'll be back, man. Hello there, 102, Scranton, Arkansas.
Oh, 10, I got you.
Happy New Year. Yeah, lives near that scary bridge. That thing's scary to me, man, because I know how it would be if I had to be on something like that and work on it. It's not the bridge that, it's that I had to work on that thing. That would be, I would probably have to wear a diaper to work on that damn thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, made it back. Cold out there, man. Jeez. Oh, got me chilling here. Somebody asked the other day. Let's see. Let me shut up. See what's going on while I was gone. First thing, I got to get the glasses on where I can read this little tiny print here. If we had Jed's in there. Let's see, Jed didn't come in here. Hey, Uncle Hairball, how's it going, Uncle Hairball? Good to see you there. Uncle Hairball was the first moderator that I had at all the radio night. And I sure appreciate him being in there helping out so long there. He's also SWL 59 on the Old Tube Radio Network that comes on after this is over, or at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time and the East Coast time. I don't try to figure out all the mountain and the middle and the top and all that kind of crap. But I'll tell you, it's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time out of Fresno, California. Old Tube Radio Network. If you have time to stop by and subscribe and leave a like to Dennis Bozo Control, if you would stop in. I know he'll enjoy it. You might even see a radio you've never seen before. I know that I had never seen a general radio telephone in person. I only had seen one in a magazine, on the internet, maybe not even on a magazine. Maybe, I don't know where I saw it, maybe in the Sam's Photo Fact. But after watching Old Tube Radio Network, I was able to see one that I might want, and also had bought one from Wagon Master, one of the first sideband radios that was made for CB. I think it's a 62 or something like that, General Radio Telephone 62 or something like that. But anyway, yeah. Well, I'm going to spin the wheel. I might spin the wheel a little bit later, not right now. That torpedo heat. I'm still got something going on. We'll do that in a little bit. Yep. Hey there, Hairball. Yep. And Uncle Hairball putting the link. He's already put the link down. See, he's on top of the game, man. He's got the link down. All you have to do is click on that link right there. If you would, just click on the link that Uncle Hairball has. He's about 1, 2, 3, 4 blue wrenches up from the bottom. And go ahead and go on over now and just subscribe and leave a like on any one of them that's there. And then maybe you can go back and check it out later. And Diamond Mike, yeah, the wheel is rigged. It's egg shaped is what it is. And like I told some other people there, I'll try to go back later on after the show and give everybody that stopped in tonight and subscribed, I'll give them a blue wrench. I don't want to attempt to do it right now because every other time I try to do it, it knocks the stream off the air. But that's what happens with that. But we'll all try to make it this coming year. I'm not going to get into any politics about it. I don't do politics. And, you know, that's all I can say about it. Because YouTube listens and checks everything I say. Or I print. Not only YouTube, everybody else. You think you got private email? Yeah. Think again, man. They read everything you put on there. I don't care if you encrypt it or not. That don't bother them. Don't believe me? Send something to somebody. Well, let's say a picture of a shovel and a wheelbarrow on it. Or check on something with a shovel and a wheelbarrow. Search for it. Next thing you know, you'll have all kinds of shovels and wheelbarrows for sale everywhere you look. It's not coincidence. It's synchronicity. You're in the matrix, man. We're not going to get out the matrix. People think I'm crazy sometimes, and that's kept me alive these 70 plus years. People look at me and say, man, I don't want to mess with that crazy old bastard. And that's good for me. So I got that going for me. If there was ever a superpowers, and that's what I have for mine, I don't know what y'all's are, but being an old dirty bastard it's done pretty good for me all these years. I never was really, I didn't do anything really bad. I wasn't quite like the preacher's son that always got into trouble, but he never did anything wrong, My old man beat the hell out of us just to be there, Yeah, Cowboy 357 says you don't even have to do a search. Just talk about something and it will start showing up. The big O is always listening. Well, that's like I said about the CB radio. They can listen all they want, but they can't do nothing. What are they going to do? Oh, they're going to come get you, 21. We're going to get you because your antenna's too high. Yeah, really. "21, you're bleeding on us. We're going to call FCC. Okay, go to channel 7. Go to channel 7. Guys running 100,000 watts down there. Bleeding 100 channels, man. Motormouth Mall. All those guys, man, they got it going on. You know, they're not worried about 21. The FCC don't care about me. Three 357. I know what you mean on a cell phone. I don't really put anything on there that is in. I really just until recently, maybe 2 years, got an iPhone. I've always had a flip phone. Now the last flip phone I got was like a smart flip phone, although of course, it wasn't as good as the iPhone and all that. I had an Android or whatever, and also, but I had done something and was able to get a iPhone 14. Didn't cost me anything. Somebody gifted it to me for something, a job that I had done in addition to the work, and so I appreciated that. And so I've been learning a lot from that phone. I found an app on there where you can make movies. 252 out of North Carolina did a short video of his station, and he had it in black ink. That's what the thing said it was, in the black ink. But if you go on your cell phone, let me see if I can pull it up here. It's called iMovie. This is the one I just did right here. This is not in the black ink. This is one I just did here. Let's see if I can turn this down. This is me experimenting with my beams here. Getting ready for the Ground Wave Eastern North Carolina CB group on Facebook. Can't see it. Got my beams all set up, ready to go. All right, check it out. Can't hardly see it. I'll see you. Anyway, it's called iMovie. That star right there. iMovie. You can make some pretty good videos. Let's see if I can find that one that I did with the black ink. That was awesome, man. I like that one. Let's see here what we got. I don't know. I probably can't find the damn thing. I did on Facebook. Let me see here. This might be it. Let me know. No, wait a minute. Look at this, man. If y'all like death, there's your skull headlight. One-piece skull car headlight. If you want to hurry up and die, get one of them. Drink and drive, and you'll get out. You'll be all right. Let's see what this thing says here. Exclusive benefit for you. One-piece skull car lamp holder. Wait a minute, that's a lamp holder. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm still learning about how to work these buttons on here. But anyway. Yes, sir, the private Thor. Appreciate it. I know his family. Appreciate that. Hello there, Fox Man. Yes, sir. I was looking away at the thing there. Diamond Mike, I think that radio came out like in 1979. Don't know exactly. The one that looks just like it had been out in a 23 channel form. Is exactly the same radio, except it had 23 channels, But I think it's got the 858 chip in it. And all you had to do is put some switches on it and go above and below and all kind of over the place, This one here has extra channels in it. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. on this radio. It's a shaft sticking out of the side. It looks like a screwdriver. You could put a screwdriver in it. And I don't care anything about modifying a radio anymore to have extra channels, because you got export radios. You know, back in the day, I had a Royce 642 that had some weirdo chip in it that no one can modify, no, not even the best. I sent it everywhere. The guy said, "Yeah, man, I can do that. Send it to me. If nothing else, I put a red code digiscan on it." I said, "Okay." He had it for about 3 months, couldn't do anything. And some other ones that I had taken it to. So I sold it, and wished I never had, because that radio was so good on sideband. You didn't even have to move the clarifier. You hear these guys like 390 Wagon Master, he's in there listening on one of his radios. Y'all make sure you check out 390 Wagon Master. I know he's probably lurking somewhere with his purple shower cap on and his apron, cooking apron in the kitchen. See, he's switching in the kitchen. His wife will cut that ass if you don't get in there and get that dinner done, you know. But I got a Christmas present for him. It hadn't got here yet. Hey, Richie, if you would put me on Facebook, a link to the show. And if you don't mind, put on there like RIP Crazy Man.
OPL. Oh, yeah, I heard Jed coming in at 10-4.
Just kind of running the channels a little bit right there. Trying to eat a little something here real quick. Hey, 3 Mate Amps, how's you going, man? How's it going? I hope you have a happy new year. Sometime near 3 Mate, I want to send you a photo of a transistor box. It's got one transistor in it, made by Black Cat, called JBSS1 or 1SS or whatever. If you look at, you'll see it on mine, but Stingray, some number, I think he's got another number on his name. He's on YouTube. He just got through showing one where he changed the transistor in it. The one that I have has a transistor in it. What they did is they mounted it to the case and then floated the circuit board up above the top of it. It looks pretty interesting. I just wanted to see if you could tell me what possible transistor that it would have in there. Be maybe too hard for you just by looking at it. I don't know. You know, they blacked out the top of it where you can't tell what it is, or else the top of it blew off when it, you know, if it blew up, I don't know. I guess number 3 is busy working, trying to get all of the Christmas radios straightened out with some help, a little bit of help there. Hey, Fox man, tell us a little bit about your dad. That a little bit about him. Is he doing okay? Is he doing any better? Um, Mopar, JG Mopar. I've never heard of one. I may have seen one. I don't know. You know, had we had the internet back then, my one of my sons had a computer back then, but it was that kind that did all the print out on the paper and all that mess. You know, you didn't have any. You couldn't see anything. You had to read about it. But Three Maid may tell you about that Blue Jay 250. I don't know. Someone in there, maybe they've heard of a Blue Jay 250. Oh, yeah. West Virginia Hillbilly said a Commodore 64 was the computer. I wished I still had it. I found it in the attic one time, threw it away, stupid. You know, probably could have got a few dollars for it on eBay, you know. I know those paper companies hated it whenever everything went to, you know, on screen. Of course, you still had to print. You could print stuff out, and I'm sure they still kept it going as long as they could. It was that kind with the continuous speed, you know. It had the holes in the sides, and you could tear them off and tear that off and do all kind of, you had to tear everything out, you know. Yeah, I could have sold that thing. Yeah, C64 floppy drives and cassette drive. Yeah, I kind of like that kind of a computer. I know that a guy where I work at, he's dead and gone now, but maybe about 20 something years ago when he was still there, he had one of those, and I kind of liked it. You know, to me, it was futuristic because as a grade to try to help because I didn't do good in algebra, I took typing. And, you know, we had those old Royal pain in the ass typewriters that we even had a teacher. Her name was Royal. That's amazing. Um, she looked kind of like a man, but, you know, I know she was a woman, but if she'd had a baseball cap on and a pair of blue jeans, you might not have been able to tell unless you had you know, looked at her. She could have tied herself down in the front. Let's see. Oh, okay. Foxman said he's getting better each day. He had UTI. I don't know what UTI is. He can't walk. Okay. I hope he gets better. And Jungle Joe, how's it going? There's Jungle Joe Video Gates, the man that can grow a palm tree in a refrigerator. He can actually grow a palm tree that's supposed to die even in 100 less than 100 degrees. It'll die overnight. He's up there doing it with snow packed all around it. You know, it's something like his goes beyond a green thumb. I don't know what the next level, something like a black belt. You have a yellow, I don't know, white belt, a green belt, a black belt, a brown belt. I don't know what color thumb he has. I think he's gone beyond the green thumb deal. But y'all check him out. That's Jungle Joe C Video Gates and UDX 791, isn't it? You got a 4.7 gallons of kerosene. It costs $36. Damn it. What's up there, Slick Rick, 445 Video Gates. Thank you there, Jungle Joe. Jungle Joe, you do a good, I don't know how you do it, man. Every time I look on the internet, Jungle Joe, Jungle Joe, Jungle Joe. Good God, man. And so how does this man stay on the internet like that? He's cranking out videos like he's got some kind of CNC machine over there, you know? I know how long it takes to make them, especially if you got to go back and, audit them, edit them. Man, you spend days on that stuff, but he's just cranking them out, man, cranking them out. He'll make a video about I'm not criticizing him, but Jungle Joe will make a video about a seed from a plant that it's in the ground that may hatch or come out 2 years from now. You'll know all about the thing, man. But he gets on there and contacts all kind of people on the air. I hear there, Jungle Joe said old school laptop, all raw and unedited. Okay. Happy New Year there. Old Slick, got your hair slicked back. I want to get on a video gate for the new year. I got something I'm gonna put in over here, and if I can't get on your video gate with that, I'm gonna give up. But although I've already made it in the 60 dB club, and I know it was Mother Nature, but you can go back and look at it. Old Derail couldn't key on me, so we were in there, me and Derail, but you can go back and look at it. Hey, like Prime Minister said, the gate don't lie, brother. Okay. I was thinking about 445 about going ahead and buying you a preamp, and one that wouldn't have as much noise coming in, so you can hear me better. I'd just send it to you, you know. JG Mopar Hogtown Radio Roundup. I don't know. Hey, boy, I was eating. I had some hot sauce on that thing. Good God, went down the wrong way. If there's a worm in my windpipe, it's dead. The thing didn't take no prisoners, man. Hey, Pat Paulson, are you still on the laugh in? You still on laugh in? Hey, Jungle Joe said he just got through sending some seeds to Oak Islands, North Carolina. I didn't know. The only Oak Island that I knew about was that one that was on the History Channel that, I had to quit watching because I wanted to take a sledgehammer and smash the TV because they never could find anything. wasted all my time and didn't find crap. But anyway. Yes, sir. The 445 said, heck, you on one of the favorite gates, top of the heap. Yes, sir. That was my perfect day, man. Anybody that can be in there with derail and he's got like a steam engine damn off a box. You know, he's got to have a special power line coming in. He burns up antennas. He don't even use a gamma match. He burns up friggin' antennas that's got 1-inch diameter elements on it. And here I am over here with my stuff over here, and I'm right in there, man. That was great. Hey there, Jeremy Francis, no condition and OZ. I'm on 17 AM. Okay. Yeah, Pat Paulson. Yeah, I was just making a joke. I think back in the day there was a Pat Paulson on TV. I don't know if it was on Laugh-In. I don't know how old you are, but this was like 1968, 66. But Pat Paulson rings a bell on TV. I don't know, but anyway. J.G. Mopar is in Ventura County. Okay. Yeah. Jungle Joe said, funny thing is I thought the only Oak Island was in Nova Scotia. They still haven't found that silly treasure yet. You know, that's ridiculous. They dig down, and then what they'll do that really got me upset, you know, they go in the war room. They're going to go in the war room. I'm thinking, look here, get your ass out there and start digging, man. Get out the damn room. You know, it's like I'm on a job and they want to take a break. Man, hey, go ahead and take a break. But, you know, as long as you're on the break, you've got a job. You know what I mean? But anyway, so they're in there and one will say something and then all of them will look at this guy. They'll get on the camera and they'll focus on like one of the brothers. Somebody will say something. They could say, what are we going to do tomorrow? We might find something. And they'll stop and take a picture and look at the brother, look at the camera. And then they'll go to another guy and he'll look at the camera. And I got tired of that, man. I wanted to go in the television set and get them out of there. I mean, look here. That one guy that had like railroad tank cars that he cut up and put down in the ground. I couldn't understand how he did that. The poor guy fell down there and died. You know, a whole bunch of them. But they can't even go and get a big-ass track hoe. They can't get a big drill and find crap. You know? I mean, I just had to quit watching it, man. Oh, Pat Paulson for president. That's right. Okay. Pat Paulson for president. Oh, that was your name, basis for the name. Okay. Hey, Willie Williams. Gemini, man, how you doing? What's up there, Gemini? Hey, what's his name? Tiny. Where's Tiny? Let's key on Tiny. Hey, hang on a minute. How about that Tiny out there? How about Tiny out there? Bray. I don't think he's out there, Gemini. We're going to key on him. Hey, I'll get you a blue wrench at the end of the show if I can. If I try it now, it might knock me off and I got to restart. OBP, appreciate it there for Crazy Man's family. I'll let him know. His adopted niece called me on the phone. She used to talk on the radio a lot, and she asked me to get out there and make a show for him. He used to always be on the old radio night. Nightbot's going to kick William Williams behind there. Don't worry about Nightbot. That's a mistake that I had made. It's not really a mistake. I had tried to set it up, and it kind of took over its own life. I pushed the wrong button or whatever, and you can't undo it. I guess you can. I don't know how to do it, but it needs to be set completely up, and I've only got it partially set up, but Nightbot can't do crap. Don't worry about Nightbot. That's just a bluff, man. Nightbot is the loudest one in the room. Yeah, Mudbucket said 20 minutes recapping what they did to 10 minutes of the new footage from last week before showing the new footage this week. Something I laughed my behind off, man, one time. They were out in that swamp out there, right? And they said, man, there's got to be a Viking boat buried in this damn place, right? So they got this guy. He looked like he was going to, instead of going under the water, he was going to go on the friggin' moon, right? He had tanks on his back. He had a damn hat, a mask on. You could go 200 foot deep, a high pressure, and he had all the stuff, flippers, and he's in a swamp. So they said, you got to go down and see what you can see. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen, man. The dude jumped up in the air and landed on the tanks, and he was completely out of the water. I said, oh my God. You can't make this stuff up, man. Hey, Jungle Joe, that's my son up there in West Virginia. Let him wave a hand there, Jungle Joe. Hey, West Virginia Hillbilly, that's a good friend. You probably never get another friend as good as Jungle Joe. Wish he was a little closer. But he's way up there, man, in Canada. Was Salt Spring Island. I got in trouble one time. I said Salt Springs. So I had to disconnect the S, just like instead of saying 73, people want to put 73s on there. According to the ham operators, that's not correct. But although I have some vintage patches that has 73s and 88s on it. Of course, 88s now have been hijacked, so you can't say that anymore. You ain't hijack anything. I hear you. Well, G, I'm gonna call you Mopar. That JG messes me up at the beginning, I want to start saying some kind of word, and it's like you got 5 too many consonants in there. See, back when I was going to school, they didn't have Ebonics, and you had to sound the word out, You sat at a desk and you had a little angle piece of wood, like a 90-degree, maybe a angle iron made out of wood. And then you took these little blocks and you spelled your name and put it on the top of that desk where the pencil goes. You used to have a gouged out place in the little desk and chair combination where they had a pencil gouged out place. Some of the rich kids had a desk that you could pick the top up and put stuff in. We had one that you just had to slide stuff in, and some were really good that had the side open where you could put stuff in. But that's how that I learned how to spell things, is with those blocks and that piece of wood up on the top of the desk. But now they don't do that. Now you can't read cursive writing. You can't write anything in cursive writing. So, one-room schoolhouse. No, I didn't actually go to a one-room schoolhouse, but I did go to school. Didn't have air conditioning. We had big old windows that almost went from the floor all the way to the ceiling. They might have been less than waist high. No screens. It had Venetian blinds. And we'd pull the Venetian blinds up all the way to the top and make the teacher mad. And for lights, it had those globes, that schoolhouse globes, that hung down from pipes in the ceiling. You had cast iron radiators that was heated by a boiler down in the boiler room under the building. That school that I went to when I was going to school up to the 7th grade, excuse me. Damn, that hot sauce is rough, man. Oh, damn, choking, man. Anyway. Anyway, after I went out of that school in the 7th grade and went to the high school, I was a sophomore, sub-freshman, that's what they call it. We didn't have middle school. There wasn't no middle school. You went to a graded school to high school, and if you were lucky, you didn't get your ass beat every day for the first 3 months, You got initiation day. You couldn't get away from it. They knew who was who, and they get you and put lipstick all over you, man. Yeah, I got some. Where is oh hey, what's up there, CB Lounge 2112? Yes, sir. Good to see you there, 2112. Hope you have a happy new year. Y'all check out CB Lounge 2112 for a New Year's resolution. He wants everybody to love him long time. That's LHLYT. LHLYT. And subscribe and like to his channel. If he could put his link down, or maybe Uncle Hairball, the world's greatest moderator of all time, could put it down, you wouldn't want CB Lounge 2112 to break a fingernail this close to New Year's Eve party, I can see him now with a wig on, with a Kelly Ripa, doing a line dance to Soul Train. But that's just what I just thought up, Got to find somebody on the radio. Yeah, Uncle Hairball done put it down. Uncle Hairball's got the link there. If you don't mind, go ahead and check on it right now. It don't hurt nothing. Click on there and leave him a like. It's not 100% quoting. So I don't. What do they call it when you quote somebody and use their material? I got it on the tip of my tongue. It's plagiarism. I don't want to get accused of plagiarism. But if you go back and you look, maybe it's not now, but I know originally when BBI had started his channel with Mr. Black production, Mr. Black died. Mr. Black did the, got business call here. Oh, shit. I need somebody to be a co-pilot in here, man. I got a business. I got to have a special phone. I might get one of those, like a microphone stuck in out with an earpiece, and have a, you know, Bluetooth and all that, man, where I can just talk on the phone. But yeah, West Virginia hillbilly. Joe is like in a tropical island in the middle of Canada area up there. Like I say, it's like, he's in a bubble. Uh, it's this. If you ever, back when I was a kid, you always heard these stories of a lost land, that there was dinosaurs still alive. They had pterodactyls and all that stuff out there, man. They even had T-Rex and them damn things that weighed about 175 tons. What do you call it? The one at Sinclair gas station, a Dino. They were even there. But that's not what's happening up there at Salt Spring Island. It's all the dinosaurs, if there ever was any up there. They probably are dead by now. And I'm sure they are. But Jungle Joe has somehow managed to keep that place green all year. He grows bananas. And you can't even grow bananas in South Carolina. And he's friggin' growing them up there to Antarctica. I mean, geez. North Pole. It's amazing. Like I said, they got the yellow belt, the white belt, the brown belt, and the black belt. Well, he's gone, and maybe they have that in what do you call it, gardening. He's gone beyond that to not a green thumb, but maybe I wouldn't say a purple thumb like Wagon Master has. Maybe a silver thumb, maybe a golden thumb. There you go. Let's put Jungle Joe on the golden thumb category. Let's see here. Foxman said videos aren't the same. I'm bringing it back to RC362. I don't know. And UDX362, no problems. Okay, I don't know. The Uncle Hairball said he got a black thumb, just withers away. Jungle Joe is like the man with the golden, what they call the gold. What was that guy? And that was one of my favorite movies. Is it the man with the golden gun? 007, where he caught James. Everything he touched turned to gold. He caught James Bond messing around and had that girl. She was spying on him with a pair of binoculars, and then he found her. He found her turned into gold. I tell you, being a damn boy burning me up. Being a teenager. I got you. Being a teenager, that golden girl looked pretty good golden, because back then it wasn't any, porno or nothing like that. I'm glad there wasn't, because I'd probably be dead. But But anyway, that was about as far. That was like soft porno on TV back then, man. What's up there, Squirrel Chronicles? How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Jungle Joe said, best climate in all of Canada here out on these islands in the Pacific. Even some of the native trees look tropical. Must see it to believe it. There are palm fossils in the rocks here. Damn. That's amazing. Goldfinger. Yeah, there. Thank you there, Reed. Reckon Goldfinger used to hit that. I bet he had a killer ripper. What do you think? Ken Carlott said, hello, Squirrel. Foxman, hello, Squirrel. And Mark said 425. And yeah, I love 007, man. Those movies were pretty good. I like mainly the ones with James Bond. What's his name? I didn't like some of the newer ones. Now, the very, very new one, I could get along with it. The last one, I could kind of get along with on him. But some Roger Moore, but some of them got kind of stupid. Anyway, back then we had back then we had what you call it, the Moonraker. Moonraker's antennas were out, and that's that movie called Moonraker. I can remember when that thing come out, people were talking about Moonraker antennas and all of that, and I think that's where they got the idea from. Of course, over in England or over that way, Europe, they still sell Moonraker stuff, but not the same thing. It's just using the name. Foxman said, palm fossils are from dinosaurs era. Okay. Wonder why I hadn't found any dinosaurs out there. I guess they never got over there. I bet dinosaurs didn't like palm trees. I bet they liked cactuses and stuff like that, Yes, sir. Moonraker 1979. Yeah. Jungle Joe Video Gate says 007 James Bond. I only have a shovel and pruners. LOL. Yeah. Like I was talking about, they probably like Goldfinger. Everything you touch turns to gold, man. Start calling you Jungle Joe Goldfinger. Let's see here. Sean Connery was really good. He was the one that when I was coming up, that was with James Bond, When I was a teenager, that was Sean Connery, and had that woman, I don't want to say her name. Somebody can print it, but I'm not going to say it. That was there, She was head of a flying circus of all women. And, looking back on her, she was, I think, borderline MILF type, I didn't know. They didn't have MILFs back then. They didn't know what they were. They had them. We didn't know what they were. And so now we know. Yeah, for your eyes only. Yeah, it's a good one. All of them, man. I can still go back and I can hear it playing right now. Let me get that audio.
How about that 21?
Scared the hell out of me. Yeah, man, you scared the hell out of me. I had the volume up. There, go ahead.
Man, I tell you what, this band's awfully quiet tonight.
Yeah, man. Everybody's, here and there, and I'm just kind of more or less chatting on the internet there, right?
Yeah, 410, I got you pulled up. I'm just sitting here chilling and watching, listening to the band.
Roger, Roger.
I'm going to ease on back to the side.
10-4. I know we're not going to have, I just make this disclaimer with everybody on Facebook. I don't give a shit about Facebook. The 100%, sorry about my language. I'm mainly, when I grew up, of course, they didn't have that. And I don't need to tell everybody when I'm going to go to the bathroom and whenever I tied my shoes last time there. I mainly use it for CB radio related items there. And I have, I think, 5 different YouTube CB related channels that I started myself on there. I don't do a whole lot with them. Once in a while, I go back and kind of check and look and see who's commented or whatever they got on there. But that's all that Facebook is. Now, YouTube is the same way. It's just an extension of my hobby, and I don't want to turn either one of them into a business. I got enough headaches now without coming home. So let me think what I'm going to do. Oh, shit, let me get the calculator out. I think I made $10 on a YouTube video. I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't do it. I'm not saying I might not. When I 100% retire, I might, it might be good at a little income, buy me some more Depends or something. Who knows? There'd break.
Yeah, tenfold. It ain't all about the money. It's about the hobby. Just spreading awareness for the hobby and enjoying yourself. That's all it's about.
Yeah, 10-4 on that there. Yeah, well, to me, it's the perfect one because I don't have to do anything really. I don't have to go anywhere, and race cars or be in boats and all like that. Which done a little bit of those, and I don't care nothing about. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm back in the woods. I don't need to see anybody. I see people when I work. When I come home, first thing let me go see some more people, But, I just take it easy now. Just hang around here, ride my bicycle around and here and there, and that's about it there. But one thing I did want to tell you about on Facebook, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Like I said, I started out with a disclaimer, and I got sidetracked onto something else. But when I know you sent me a friend's request, and I accepted the friend's request, and this is the deal that I have with the friend's request, I don't want anything that I put on there that's shared as personal. Of course, I'm not going to put anything on there, but you know what I mean. It's not on there to do damage to me. That so I'm not saying that you would do that, but anybody, I tell everybody that it's just another form of communication. It's definitely not private. Just like Gmail, they read everything, they sell everything. All of them do that. I called AOL the other day and I said, look, I haven't been able to comment on any news article for several years now, AOL. I said, y'all blocked me one time when I got onto this guy for using the F word about 75 times, and you didn't block him because instead of putting the real letters there, and mother and stuff, he used little emojis with the beginning and the end of the word, and it was so cute that he did that. So smart. He was amazing. But I mean, anybody could tell. But no, they didn't like it because I said something to them about it. It's a friggin' troll. So they blocked me. I'll try to sneak in there and put something down real quick, and then erase it real quick, and then do it again. And I've tried that a couple of times, and it fooled them for a while. But then they got to where now they're watching for me, and so I could put something down there like anything. I could put down, hello, bam, inappropriate comment, So I called them and I said, what's going on with this? Oh, you're not on the premium plan. I said, what do you mean premium plan? Oh, that's you pay to get do all that. I hung up the phone. I'm not paying them. You know what I mean? That's the only issue I got with AOL. So I'm getting ready to get rid of them anyway.
Tenfold. Yeah, I'm not. I stick to myself, man. I'm not one of them ones that like to spread stuff around. Stick to myself, enjoy myself and my family and friends. That's about it.
Yeah, Roger. Well, don't get me wrong now. I was checking you out on your profile there, and you look like a pretty decent guy. You know, you got some kids that you got to take care of, you know, and you got a nice wife, and you looks like you got you're doing good for yourself and all like that. You don't look like, you got a crack a habit, you know what I mean? And, but I appreciate you sending me a friend's request and thinking enough of me to include me in your orbit. You know, fella says I'm in their orbit. So I thought I'd throw that in. I hadn't been able to use it yet since I heard it. So now I have. But anyway, all right, man. Well, we're going to be on the side. And like I say, I may want to get with you on some of your expertise on the video end there sometime. You know, maybe something might come up. But we'll talk more about that.
Tenfold. Yeah, I'm going to ease onto the side. 353. I'm back out.
Me too. Starlink, okay. I don't want to mess with Comcast. I got a premium plan on your CV subscription, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hello there, Triple X. Cowboy said, I got to run. Stop in and wish you a happy new year. Okay, see you next year. Flashlight said, make your hobby fun. Well, I try to. I'm not going to, hang on, let me cut this heater off over here. This heater is I'd like to show you a picture of it. I will pretty soon. I'm getting a switching thing where I can switch the camera around. I don't dare touch anything on this computer. It'll knock the damn thing off, you know. I've been working on this room, straightening up stuff, moving some things around. So anyway, let's see where I'm at here. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Jungle Joe says CB radios is one of the best hobbyists. Something's up. What you did there, Jungle Joe? You got trapped in the emoji trap. You're under the emoji trap. The heart, I think is that a Chinese face or what is that? He's trying to, giggling, a giggler. I don't know. Look like put a damn stem in his head. It looked like a Halloween pumpkin to me. But anyway, and then you got this thing. Looks like something blowing out of a funnel. Must be something to do with like Happy New Year. I don't know if you blow that out of there or I don't know what it's supposed to be. And then you got this other emoji that looks like anyway, it's surprise, I guess, okay? And then you got the 100%. You got the 100%, but you're underneath there. Joe, you made it up to partially to the heart. You made it up there. Chris Goins, yeah, we're going to be on till 11 o'clock tonight. Then after maybe about 10:30, I'm going to go over to Old Tube Radio Network and check in. Old Tube Radio Network. Check in over there with Dennis and the Channel 11 gang out of Fresno, California. They're on every night now. I call it 11 p.m. here in South Carolina. What is it out there? 5 o'clock? When it's 11 here? Let's see. I don't know. Whatever it is what it is. They know what time it is. I have to worry about what time I'm here. I have enough trouble not worrying about, but what time is it, Talking about that, I got to get the Nixie clock out and get it set up. bottom of it. Where's the camera? And there's the switches on the back to set your time. And there's a USB power port right there. Okay. But this is a Nixie clock here. But I'll be quite honest with you. I've got a story to tell that I just now found out for my own self tonight. This is a bogus, this is a bogus Nixie clock, tube clock. And I didn't know that. I was wondering what kind of little tube is that there for the decimal. And I've never seen any tube that little. I know that there was some smaller than that. Well, I'm saying that's just like that one, okay? It's like either you're going to make it smaller than that or you're going to make it the same size or bigger as far as tube goes. I know that they made some little small ones way back for some little tiny radios and circuits and all, but, I'm sure they would have made it smaller than that. But these aren't Nixie tubes. These are actually like computer chips or an LED array circuit board. And if you look at it, let's see if I can get it zoomed in there. Anyway, back on the back, see, where's the screwdriver at? There. It's got wires that come out the bottom and go to different places on there. Now, I just don't think that that's a real Nixie tube. It's not a vacuum tube. And they put that red crap up on there as a decoration. All this stuff is a New Year's, is new to me. I just now, I hadn't even looked at it. When I bought it, it was, I don't know, 5-6 years ago from Ukraine. They're still making them over there. I don't know how they're making them if they're getting bombed out over there. It's like, I'm going to save my life. No, shit, I'm going to make a Nixie clock, and then I'm going to send it off out of here, and it's going to make it to you. How in the world is it going to make it here when you all are being blown up over there? But anyway, what do I know? Thank you there, Fox Man. All right, Chris, have a good one. Hey, Hans, how's it going, man? Copenhagen. Used to do that Copenhagen snuff. I never really did it too much. Some of the guys did it, and I never could do it. I tried it, but I don't know. I said, this just said, I'm not getting anything out of this, I mean, it's like, well, let me try taking and smashing my hand with a hammer. I've seen people do it before. Let me see if it feels good. I don't know. Smash. Oh, hey, I ain't gonna do that again. I didn't want to have to go through all of that. Okay, we're gonna set the clock right here. Okay, there's your hours. That's the decimal point. And there's your minutes. Okay, USB connection. I got plugged in. See, it's lit up down underneath to make it look like it's glowing, but that's an LED down there. Like I say, all of this I've just discovered on air tonight. So I'm going to set this. And, Jungle Joe was trapped in the emoji box. Yeah, he was underneath there for a while. He was underneath the funny-looking face. Looked like a hoot owl. Or else he... anyway, that's what he did. Let's see here. Let me set this clock. What time is it? Okay, 10 o'clock. All right. That's easy. Let me hurry up and get that on there because, sometimes it wants to be a pain. There you go. Okay. No, that's the wrong. Come on. There you go. Come on. You got to rock and roll on. Oh, okay. I got that. Okay. That's 10 o'clock. Look at there. It's probably 10:01. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Now you're right. Let me get that up here. Ow, get in there. Get it off the microphone. See, this is the microphone I'm using right here. Show you that. Yeah. You see that red light? That means you're on the air, you know. I call it my robot mic. Mudbucket said it looked like a toilet. Said it looked like somebody was sitting on a toilet. Kind of pissed me off a minute. But then I started looking at it and I said, damn it. I hate to admit it. That damn thing looks like somebody sitting on a toilet, man. There's your toilet right there, and there he is. I'm going to call it, actually, I secretly have been calling it the mud bucket mic. Because I'm not going to say anything, but he might be needing to sit on a toilet more often. It's not an atomic clock. It's just a Nixie clock fake, which I've been bamboozled. I've been hoodwinked, but I'm happy with it because I was wondering why it wasn't 100% cheap now. Don't get me wrong on that. You know, I paid pretty good on it. There was more of them on there that was more expensive. But it's not a Nixie clock. It is a circuit board type. Those are LED arrays somehow or another. I forgot the name of them. Somebody can figure it out. Yeah. Jungle Joe said, I broke free. He broke free. He's partially broke free. The heart's got him now. The heart's got him. It says, I was going to say Facebook is censored, and if you speak your mind, and FB them. Police don't like it. They will kick you off for a bit. I've been kicked off a lot. I've never been kicked off a lot, although I thought I was going to get kicked off one time. I was trying to figure out, you know, I don't know if a real person reads it or if a computer reads it or what, but I was kind of spacing my letters out and putting some other stuff in there, you know, to spell something. And I thought sure it'd get me, but it didn't. If I did, I don't know I was ever in Facebook jail. I don't know. I know I wasn't. But Firewalker 289, what's up, man? Yeah, he was a good old guy there at knowing him about. I didn't know him personally 40 years ago, but I talked to him on the radio. He used to do a lot for what's the name of it? Damn it! Let me get the license topper. I'll get the license topper. I know Jungle Joe ain't got one of these. Jungle Joe fool you now. He'll hide stuff back in the back and act like he hadn't got anything. And then when you pull out what you got, when you make a play, he'll come on then. He's not like the guy that I was talking to the other day. I said, how much do you want for that radio? Well, how much is it worth to you? You know what I mean? I can't buy your radio and sell it for you too, you know? But anyway, Crazy Man used to do a lot for them. React. And he had official React jacket. And Yeah, I know there, Mud Bucket. I was just joking with you. I told you that, I understand, but see, you got to remember, I'm a poor guy. I'm not like y'all. Got money to burn. It's like, well, back in the day, they would take and put a line of coke on the table, and that's whatever. Just hey, that's $1,000, man. You know what? We having a party. Yeah, okay. But I never could get that high or pay for it. So what little I got, I'm kind of protective of it, and I may have sounded like that. It's upset me, but no, I was just making a joke that I was just going to call it the mud bucket mic because I don't want to keep moving that around because it's gonna try to pull that if it hadn't already. Let me stop moving that thing around. Do I still have audio? I bet you I moved that mic too far and the cord twisted in it. Do I have any audio? Can you hear me? Hello. Uh-oh. Not a good sign. I bet you can't hear me, right? Oh, good, 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 good. How's it going there, Cajun Coin Hunter? How's it going? Hey, okay, Uncle Hairball, yeah. And good to see you there, Cajun Coin Hunter. What's up? What's up? I bought the React station out down here in North Charleston. They had a tower which I modified and added another part of a tower, two more towers to it, and that's what my beams are on. They came with a Moonraker 4 and a Ham 4 rotor, no control box. I got a lot of their books, and I got a banner. It says Charleston React, big old banner, and I got some other stuff too from them. And so I'll have to show that banner before too long. But their tower is in my backyard with I got two more sections from Watchmaker. He's passed away. He was about 89 years old about 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And then I built it up some to the bottom. Okay, Jungle Joe, appreciate my audio is 100%. All right. Thank you, thank you. Foxman, so you can still hear me, and some other people sneaked away and got up above the line up there. Foxman is half visible up there on my computer, but I know he's up there now. If anybody says anything else, he's gone. He's gone. I could get him back, but let's see. Yeah, Mudbug said, I met you selling $20 radio trying to survive because I was out of work. No big money here. Good night, everyone. Okay, don't go nowhere, man. Just joking with you. I don't know if you got mad at me or not. See, I wasn't addressing anybody specifically. I was just saying, not me, not anybody on here, but there are some guys out there that spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just on coax, I mean, they got this friggin' coax that, you got to have a hydraulic bender to bend it, and bury it in the ground. And it's about what? Some of them got these flanges on them that look like you belong on a high pressure boiler or something, That's the coax fittings. That's a good God, man. Look like a damn butt weld flange on a 3-inch steam line. And Mark said he was able to get a contact on Channel 6. He got lucky. All right. Yeah, Jungle Joe, Channel 11 is kind of like the calling channel. It used to be years ago, but that's That's where out of Fresno. That's where Dennis's, Old Tube Radio Network hangs out. Channel 11 AM. Let me see what's going on here. It's all dead. Oh, 18's alive. Oh, somebody keyed up.
You bought a bunch of crap and then making them. You got making a show. 9 years and you get $40 a piece. You go about
I don't want to bother them. Oh, yeah. 11 is a madhouse right there. I hear you. J, that's a Mopar. Okay. I would say Mopar. Albert Yackee. Albert Yackee is in town, in the house. Albert Yackee in the house. And what else was I going to show you? I'm going to show you something else here. Oh. This is a VFO made for the Brown and Golden Eagle, and it's not a Siltronics. It's supposed to be even better than a Siltronics. PAL VFO. I got several different kind of VFOs. I got a Model 90. I got this PAL there. The Model 90 number 3 is for the Browning. I know for the Mark III. May work on some other Brownings. I don't know. That's the one I got it for. And I got that one, Browning, and I think I got another Browning. I'm not Browning. Another. Get out of the cord. Another Siltronics. Oh, yeah, I do. A baby Siltronics. That's a little baby one. I don't know what. A mobile? You'd use it on a mobile, I guess. But this is a tram. One for a tram. That's the one for a tram right there. Got a little bend on the corner. I must have dropped it. It didn't used to have it. And it'll work, I think, on a Tram Titan 2 or Titan. Don't know that for sure. Never tried it. I got it because I had some trams, but they had their own VFO. Tram D201, D201A. They got their own VFO in there. You don't need them. Now on transmit, that's a different story. You can hear everything on them, but you may not transmit very far out of band or whatever, 23 channel. Let's get to 40. 39 has a CQ contest every weekend. Yeah, that 1111. I heard him on there. Some people say he's in Texas. Some say he's in at no cities in Arizona. Oh, it's a different CQ contest guy? Okay. Well, I heard the 111 guy on there today when I was flipped on the radio. Oh, okay. You got your TRC 48. Okay. Yeah, I would get that a little. I got to get a lot of stuff. That's why I want to get my room straightened out over here where I can get the stuff. It was kind of like I painted myself into a corner, but I still had an access point. But it feels like I'm in a corner. But I can get out of it. But You know, and that's what I'm doing now. Yeah. Mark said, oh, Mopar 111 and CQ guy different, both annoying. Okay, I don't know either one of them really. I don't get on sideband too much. There's supposed to be a bunch of CB guys that's off frequency on one of the sideband channels because Rusty Nail that used to be on here told me about it. That's where he had a group at. And I'm almost certain it was a Facebook group as well. I don't know. But they're all frequency. Now, because he had mentioned something about it. I said, what frequency was that? I said, that isn't right. I said, that's all free. Oh, yeah, that's where they're at. That's where they're at. Oh, okay. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to, why do you want to do that? Oh, because it's more private. Really? I get bleed over from 10 channels away, and you're going to be like a few keys, just barely off channel. Shit. Oh, yeah. Always. They're Jungle Joe. That's all they live for, man. Jed, you still soldering over there?
I'm done. I'm done with that part. I'm putting strings on.
Okay, well, I'm getting ready to spin the wheel there, and so I just want to tell you. Now, I'm not going to try to adjust this camera. I can't put it back any farther than what it is right now, because I've been moving stuff around, and this is where it's going to have to stay. If it's not like, oh, I can't see the side of the partial of the letter, well, I'm sorry. So that's what's going to happen. And here I go. What's up there, Black Duck? Good to see you in there. 294 Tennessee. Oh. There used to be something in the end of that damn thing. I can go up with it, but I can't go any farther back. I can go up with it, see? But that's the way it's going to have to be. I'm going to put it up here, see? That way you can see, because that's where it stops at. Right there. Best thing. Yeah, I can't move it back any farther. I can't move the wheel any farther. Y'all want, that's where the thing is right there. I mean, why would you want to look down that way? Well, let me look where I'm at down here. Well, you're not going to see it down there when it's spinning. So here it is right here, and it is what it is. Okay, Jed. Okay, we're getting ready. Okay, we got Mr. Mud Duck right here. Let me see before I knock everything down, because sometimes I get wild, and I could smash that Turner Plus 3 like a twig, man. I don't want to break my mic. See, I got to have room here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's put Knot Man on there. This Knot Man, he lives out there in Cottageville. He's like 1 million miles away from sunlight. I think back when his ancestors were alive, they floated in on some boat or something in some creek, and that's just where they stayed at. So, man, I like this place right here. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to build a house. They started out probably digging a hole in the ground and living in there for a while. Anyway, here we go, Not Man. Let's see who we're going to get here. Yeah. Oh, hell, almost got him again. Uh-oh. Love you long time. 2112 and 260 Radio Man out of Maine. Up there where they kicked Donald Trump off up there in Maine. You know, more ways to spend more money, okay? All right, here we go. Not supposed to talk about politics. Not, man. See? Get me in trouble. Let's see here. Let me get back over this way. Mr. Mud Duck. See, he's down in Australia. Used to come on the show and talk to him. I don't know where he went there, Hans. I hope he didn't get mad at me. I was playing around. I don't. I just said he thought my microphone looked like a toilet, and I was going to call it the mud bucket mic. I was going to call it the mud bucket mic. And I was saying, about people, spending a lot of money on stuff and all. I wasn't even saying anything about him or anybody else that I know. It's just like some of those guys, they spend a whole bunch of money on their radio equipment. It's like, I mean, their beam to build it costs more than all of my equipment, probably. I don't know. I doubt it, but that can get pretty pricey, man. I mean, you're talking about something like, y'all need to look on Facebook and look at that antenna burning up. It's got a friggin' strap on it coming off of that balun or whatever it is, hotline, that looks like about a 1 inch or maybe a 2 inch wide brass strap, fried up, burn up. And when you go to talk, sparks and fire would come out of the sky. Takes a lot of power to do that. I hear you there.
All right, so we'll see what happens.
10-4. What's that?
Posted your link on Brownway.
Oh, okay. They're going to come down and see what the hell is this damn place with a wheel. What's that got to do with CB radio, Anyway, they'll have to get used to it, I guess. Jed said to come over here for something about the ground wave. What the hell is this guy doing over here? What's going on over here? Anyway, here we go.
You like the captain spotting of CB radio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Everything's got to be approved. Administrators got to approve it before it gets posted, though. You know what I mean?
10-4. Hang on, let me. I think that's on Facebook at Joshua Darrell Black, burning up that beam, isn't it? Did you get it? Didn't you get it? Didn't I send you the link? The antenna on fire in the sky when he'd go to talk to him, blah, 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 and the thing you could hear it echoing through the antenna and fire coming out of it. Big old balls of fire coming down. And then he'd go say something else, and it was like a organ playing up there. His sound was like you could hear it in the antenna. Did I send it to you?
No, I didn't see that. That sounds interesting, though. I'll definitely check it out. He was resonating through the antenna harmonically or something.
Yeah. And then it showed pictures of what it did. And you'll have to judge the diameter of the elements on this antenna anyway, I mean, it looked like they're about 1.25 inch elements or something. I mean, and it's all welded onto this boom with, all kinds of Teflon insulators. And this damn thing must weigh as friggin' heavy as a damn car, You're going to have a Volkswagen motor with a gearbox to turn this damn thing or to hold it in the wind. because you got some steel hanging up there, man. Anyway, I'll look for that link. I've got it somewhere on Facebook. Where's my phone? My phone's done. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is over there. Damn. Phone is the hell of a damn shit. Hang on. I'm glad I got a case for that. Hit the concrete. I'm looking for it now, Jungle Joe. Hang on. Let me get on here and try to find it. Let's see. What did I do? Who did I send that to? Let's see. Let me go back. Gotta cut everything off. Flip this. Go sideways. Still didn't do it. Okay. Flip that up. There it is again. Damn. Okay. All right. I got you now. I got you. Let me see. Let's see here. I must have sent that in Facebook Messenger. That's what I did there, Jungle Joe. I sent it to several people. Facebook Messenger. Check your Facebook Messenger. I got to get a GMRS radio now. I don't know if anybody knows about them. I'd like to get one. You don't have to take a test or anything. You have to pay to do it, though. I was looking at this one, and I will try to have a lot of more information next time I come back on. I don't want to say that you caught me with my pants down. That don't sound appropriate, but I just wasn't prepared tonight because of Crazy Man passing away. It kind of got to me a little bit, and I haven't, really been thinking about anything. I'm kind of, numb right now, I guess you could call it. And so I'm just, yeah. But let me think about that a minute. How about a Jed? Anyway, yeah. Did you check your Facebook Messenger? Because I thought I had sent you a clip of that. Andy. Hey, what's aquariums maintained by Andy? We're just talking about the CB radio. I just have a little, that's the radio. It's done got jacked up because see, I had to get it up there to get the wheel, the shout out wheel, I call it. You see my son, put people's names on there and spin the wheel, and it's not perfect. I don't know, want to get one that's true. That one is egg shaped. That's why it's not accurate. But it's a shout out wheel.
How far back is it? Is it recent?
Yeah. Let me look on my thing. Jungle Joe's got his Facebook Messenger thing on there, whatever. Let me look on here and try to master this iPhone. Smarter than me, man.
And then that dude in two different ground waves there. I was talking about putting a radio at the bottom. That's pretty badass. I just don't know how long that thing lasts.
I don't know. You talking about how long it lasts, like in the wind?
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely would take a beating, man. That pipe would have to be, strong type. It can't be no fence, pole crap. And it'd have to be flexible but strong. You wouldn't want stainless because it's brittle. It's nice and all, but it's brittle. And get you something like, thin wall, a structural steel pipe or some real thin wall, They make it, well, get a Schedule 80. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Schedule 80. Yeah, really. but get the thick, just thick as you can. They make other pipe that's thinner, that's higher tensile strength. Anyway, and then you mount those like 7 foot long or 8 foot, 8 element beam, 36 foot off the ground. And then you take this well drilling pipe and you go up a quarter wavelength and you mount this other monster up on top of it. You got 2 coaxes coming down to a switch box, and you can flip from one to the other, or maybe you can take and join them together if the FWR is set right somehow. Maybe you can throw something in line and talk on both of them at the same time,
Oh, that's what I thought you did with it. I thought it was both at one time kind of thing.
He may have it like that, but instead of it, I like to tell a story. I went to meet down in outside of Augusta, Georgia. Me and 92 went down there, and armadillo guy. I know his name, Jernigan, maybe. It's Bo Weevil is his handle. Down at Armadillo Flats, Georgia. Anyway, I've got the T-shirt, so I got the proof I was there. But anyway, we saw a tower that was like a 50-foot, or no. This was more than that. It was way on up there. I don't know. I don't say it was 100 foot, but it had 2 Moonraker 4s on it with a bar that was a harness in the middle that was made for that. This was after Hurricane Hugo now, right after Hugo. One antenna was completely gone, and one antenna was pointed down like a 45-degree angle to the ground. But that's the only co-phased antennas that I've actually remember seeing that was CB radio. I've seen other ones, but that was spectacular. That was like, look at this crap here, man. That must have been a badass station back then, But I didn't think about mounting one over the top of the other one. Maybe for flat side, that's the way to go. You trap the signal in between, like you see 2 Long John high gains co-phased with a boom between them, and they're 5-element or whatever vertical antennas. Well, the signal's trapped between them, but it's vertical. That must be what it is.
I wouldn't know, man. I was kind of wondering if you could take, let me ask you this. On a set of Moonrakers, you got 2 gamma matches, correct? You got a vertical one and a horizontal?
Yeah, 10-4.
Moonraker, do you ever run both at the same time?
You can run them at the same time on the switch box that comes with the Moonraker 4 and the Vonnie PDL2, which I've got still got the switch box from mine, and another one that I've got there that I have. It has combined in both of those, where you can connect them both together. But I really didn't. I didn't see that advantage of that because one's vertical and one is horizontal. And it's like, well, put it like this. You got a dead battery or you got a weak battery. You got a weak battery in a flashlight, okay? And you got a brand new battery, but you're only going to put one in there with it. You got 2 batteries. Well, what's going to happen? The brand new battery is going to do all the work. It's going to do all the work. What's that half-dead battery? That damn other battery isn't going to charge it up. Now, they may equalize. I don't know if they can back up through that way, you know what I mean? Because you're butting them positive to negative in series, So the electrons are flowing through the battery, straight on through. They're not going to back up. Let me help this brother out and bring him on up. Let me bring up this brother and bring him on up to, instead of 1.5 volts, let's all get 4 volts, 4.5 volts, that ain't happening. So that's like those beams. You get one that's vertical, and you couldn't hear anybody on vertical. with Skip. You said, well, let me go on flat side. Man, you're coming in great. Just like last night, talking to Captain Lou. He was putting like 9 dB on me in Savannah, Georgia. What, 100-something miles away? Because I was right on him, you know. But I couldn't hear him vertical. So why would I want to add something? You know, if I was vertical and horizontal at the same time, why would I want to add something that didn't work and couldn't hear him onto something that is working? That's what I never could figure out. I know you went to sleep.
No, it's all right. No, I'm thinking about it. I'm putting it all together here. You know, we go back to the switch box inside. That kind of reminds me of, the old switch box we had for the super scanners growing up. It was 1, 2, 3, and then I think it was all of them at one time. But I was wondering, what if you took a super scanner and put one element horizontal, but then put the whole beam on a rotor? Forget about the switch box. Or maybe use the switch box, but put the antenna on a rotor and run it that way.
Yeah, that may work. I don't know how the SWR would be. I don't know. It's something you'd have to play around with. But only thing I know, one thing I do know, I don't know if you remember Eliminator. We had Crazy Man, back to Crazy Man again. Crazy Man couldn't say Eliminator. So somehow or another, he came up on his own with calling an Eliminator Mr. T. He might have been saying Mr. E, because, Crazy Man should have been in World War II as a code talker. There'd have been nobody, even if it was what they call that damn thing, Enigma machine, couldn't break that damn code, brother. Because no 2 times did he say the word the same, or you couldn't understand. It was it was muffled up against their break.
Yeah, boy, that's funny that you bring up Mr. T. The last conversation me and Crazy Man had was about Mr. T.
You talking about Eliminator or the rest of the guy on whatever it was, the show?
No, the guy you talking about, the Eliminator, yeah. A couple weeks ago, I was looking at Night Ranger's old video dates, from like 10 years ago or something like that. And him and Crazy was in there talking about that RCI 2985, the green radio that looks like that turbo that I sold in 92. And 92 gave it to Crazy Man, and I put that all together because they were talking about it in that live stream. So I asked Crazy Man about it the other night, and he said that he gave that radio to Mr. T.
Yeah, that's right. He sure did. And Eliminator, had one over there like it. But yeah, that's what it was there. I remember. Yeah, now that you brought it up, I remember he gave it to him.
So I wonder if I could buy it back.
I don't know. I mean, you may be able to. He may say, no, I thought about, if you'd asked me 5 days ago, I might have sold it to you, but you'd probably have to pry it out of my hands with a pocket knife. But now that Crazy Man's passed on, I just can't get rid of it right now. Maybe, and I'll put it in my will if you're still alive deal,
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but that sucks. No, it is what it is.
But that's just me. I mean, I might even not be like that. I said, yeah, well, and you want it? You knew Crazy Man too. You're his friend, much as I was. You could tell him, and you say, I was just checking to see if you may ever want to sell a radio that, see, now that radio didn't work when Crazy Man gave it to him. He had to have it fixed and work on it himself. So it wasn't like, here's this radio and everything. It's perfect. No, it didn't work. So, not taking away anything from Crazy Man. I mean, that was, but it wasn't like that. It's just the way it was. Anyway, and it was good of Crazy Man to do that. But he has another radio over there, just almost like it. I don't know what model it is. Once I got past my Galaxy Saturn and the turbo, I don't know the difference between a 2980 and a Galaxy Saturn, and I don't know what the buttons are. I know what mine are, but it's like, wait a minute, you've got a push button and I got a lever action. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's the difference in between I know what you're talking about there, the Gen 1 and 2 with the Saturn 5 band.
What, the Galaxy Saturn?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. I'm not sure which Gen. Gen 1, I believe, had the flip switch and only 5 bands. Gen 2 had the push button and 6 bands.
Yeah, that's the one I got, the push button there.
Yeah, that was the better of the two, really. I guess. I don't like the flip. I feel like the flip switches are break off of there. Those people take them damn handles off of them radios. That irks me. Them handles are protected.
Yeah, well, I kind of kicked myself. I don't know exactly. I might be able to find it, but I had two Galaxy Saturns exactly alike, and I sold one of them to Slammer, and then I think the other guy's got it now, but he don't never get on the radio anymore, never for years. I shouldn't have sold that damn thing. I should have kept it. Thinking back of what you did, I don't know why I did it. I was like, shit, I got too many radios. Excuse me.
Well, when I come over there, I'm gonna bring some money.
Yeah, but anyway, I'd like to get that radio back now. I never had. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know whose radio that used to be? I'm gonna tell you who that. Now that I think about it, I hope he's on here listening. It was Night Ranger's antenna, radio that he had got from someone that had burned up something in it, and he was going to fix it, but he didn't do it, and I traded him some other radios and stuff for it. That's how I got it. Then I sent it off to a guy up in Mad Electronics, somewhere, maybe I don't know, it's in Maryland, I don't know. And he fixed it, and I kept it. I didn't have any trouble with it, but I already had my Galaxy Saturn with all the stuff done to it over the years and years of modification. Instead of that, just you turn that echo on, and that's it. You got whatever they want. You can go inside and set it. So I had Ned put the same as a Galaxy 88. It's the same thing on the back. So I can actually, vary it. And then I got the Top Gun modulator, the compressor and the other one. And then I got talk back. And then I got power out the back for a big S meter. And, man, I don't know what all I got on that thing. But I got to get it fixed. It's just... you can't hear anybody or nothing on it now.
Yeah, that sounds like it might need a recap.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that guy, what's his name? Don't mention his name. I don't want to get him in trouble or put him, hey, don't put my name on the radio, don't you put my name on the radio, Johnny Tripp. You live over there at 219 Cedar Lake Lane. Don't you put my address on this? See, that's my address. Come on in. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about, the one that had your 2950. You think that'd be something he could do?
Yeah, you talking about the guy I was having lunch with that day you called.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I know you said you was somewhere and you might have said that, but I was trying to hurry up and let you go, and I really wasn't paying attention. I was apologizing for catching you during lunchtime. See, everybody thinks that I know exactly what they're doing. Oh, you call me, man. I was just going to take a crap. Oh, well, man, I'm sorry, man. Uh, hey, you call me? I just locked the door. Okay. Oh, I was eating lunch. Okay. But see, I need some like a Zoom call to call you, and a little screen would pop up, like on maybe might be able to do it on Facebook, and it was scan for Jed, scan for Jed, and it's like, what's Jed doing now? What's he doing? And it's like this drone or something that's just for you with a camera, And he's over there now. Let's see what he's doing. He's working on a guitar. Don't call him now. Let's see, what's he doing now? Oh, he went out to the back. Call his ass. Oh, he's got to run back in the house. And then he left the cell phone upstairs, and now he's really pissed, So I don't know what to do, man.
I gotta keep the crew together, you know what I mean? So we all stay the same, 12 to 1. That's a good time to call me. If you call, I can talk anytime now, but whatever. But 12 to 1, that's when I'll be sitting somewhere waiting on some food.
Right. Well, did he ever get you fixed up?
Yeah, he's got me ready, man. I was just trying to get through the holidays here with the money and just meet up with him or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, another one other question without incriminating there. On a scale of 1 to 10, as far as repair cost, is he like in 7 or something like that?
Everything I've ever done, I've come out of there happy.
Okay, good. Well, look, I don't let anybody work on my radios. Now it was a time when I would do it, but I got to have a friggin' magnifying lit up damn thing that you got to pull over there on like a boom and look through that, and then put on beer goggles, and a friggin' headlamp and all that crap. And then I'm going to get in there, and my hand is half the size of Andre the Giant's hands, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to grab this damn thing that's about the size of a green pea. Yeah. And I can't even get to the thing, I don't want to do it.
No, yeah, I hear you, man. I know exactly what you're saying there. And then you topple on top of that with having bad eyes. Not that you got bad eyes, I don't know. I'm speaking from my experience.
Hey, man, I got one plastic insert in one eye, and the other one, I don't have a cataract in it, but it's not like it used to be. I used to remember my dad, we'd be working together when I was real young, he would drop something on the ground. Now he was probably 45, but he had been in World War II looking at, machine guns and bombs blowing up and everything else, welding. He was, did welding and all. So all his life, and electrical work. So his eyes were pretty well worn down, So here I am. Son, can you see what I did? Where that bolt fell? I'm looking down beside the car. Right there it is, Dad, right there on the ground. I mean, it's like, it's sitting there. I didn't even have to look for the damn thing. Bam, I caught it right there, And he's looking down there, son, I can't see it. And I'm trying to figure out, what in the world can't you see it? It's right there. And then now I know exactly why.
I know, man. Yeah, that's been an issue, for me a lot here lately. Drops off, and I got all this anti-fatigue mat, this rubber mat, that half-inch thick shit with the interlocking edges. That's what's on the floor in here. And that right there will cause things to bounce. You'll hear it. You know that sound when it hits it. And you kind of got to listen. If you can't find it, you got to listen to the sound, replay the tape, and see if you can judge by the sound which direction it bounced to it. Bro, I ain't sure.
Well, you know what I'm going to do when I redo my room that I work on radios or whatnot, which I'm working on now, trying to get, I've got to go back to Lowe's and get another couple of those wire shelves, mainly just to get shelves to add to the one. They don't give you enough. It's like you're going to be limited to something that when they sell it, just go ahead and put one shelf down about 4 or 5 inches off the top of the other one down below. That way you can stick toilet paper rolls and, whatever in there that is, got to appeal to the everybody out there. And they love toilet paper. So, and then you get one big ass gigantic space. Like you could actually put a 32-inch TV in here and watch it on our wonderful shelf. It'll hold 150 pounds, So then you get another 2 more shelves in there, but I need more shelves than that. I want to stack like radios in there. I don't need 2 foot of space for a mobile radio unless, but I don't want to overload the friggin' thing and have like 20 on top of each other. So all you got to do is brush into one and all the damn stuff come crashing down. I want to, I'm not trying to make it look like crap because I'm doing it to begin with. I don't, now if it's already crap, then that's it, but that's not. So, okay, well, that's what I'm doing.
I love building shelves, man. Which, we do all the closet shelves. Well, the master closets are always intricate and shit, it seems like. We don't do no drawer slides in them. We build a spot for a cabinet to slide into. The cabinet guy built an insert to go in there and do the drawers. Maybe I do the face frame and then make the drawers. There you go. But adjustable shelves, closet rods, all that good shit, man. We do it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is just those wire shelves, This is the wire shelves. That's what I want to get. I got to go to Lowe's and get another. I don't want the upright pipes, that you stick those plastic sleeves on and they clamp together and then they're tapered and you push the thing down on there. I just need the shelves, that's all. And then what I was going to tell you, what I was going to do is get one of those magnets that you drive around or you push around your parking lot to catch, to find to find nails and stuff. Well, I'm going to have one of those to take the wheels and everything off of it, put it up underneath the desk on the floor, back away from my feet, so when something bounces, it'll be sucked into that magnet.
Okay, I hear you. And what kind of floor you got down there? Like a carpet or flooring, wood flooring?
Now, out here in the radio room, it's just concrete slab concrete. I was going to put some of that stick down tile, carpet tile. It's about 2 foot by 1 foot. I had a whole bunch of that, but I give it away because I just didn't have room for it. It was brand new, but it had been used just for about 2 or 3 months, and they didn't like it, so they took it up. You can glue it down. I got to glue buckets of that crap that they'll never use, So anyway, I was going to do that in here, but then I thought, I don't want a friggin' carpet to wear a little teeny tiny microphone screw, the microphone plug, that little damn thing that some insane person made. That's a big head with about 3 threads on it that go in the side to hold that microphone insert in there. No, they got to get the smallest damn thing. And then the next one is the one around the clamp. I mean, when they go, don't look for them. Don't even, maybe the one at the top, but those down there, don't look for them. You're wasting your friggin' time, man. Just go ahead and go ahead and buy some more and just get one of them.
Oh, yeah, it's like breaking out an eyeglass repair kit. Those screws are even worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jungle Joe said he has 2 lens implants because of cataracts. I thought that's what they drove up there in Salt Island, Spring Island, Salt Spring Island. Damn. I better be quiet here. Dennis is going to catch me over here in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to check in and see if old radio night's still going.
Yeah. Well, go. All right, 19. Go ahead. Yeah. Blah, blah. This is SWL19 checking in. SWL19. Okay. All right, we got you. All right. Okay, here we go. He's not on the Harvey cam. How about at SWL20? Check in 29 and 54, and I'll have a radio of interest later on. That's Harvey.
Harvey's 20.
Yeah, Harvey's 20. That's why I watch whenever I want you to get on there. As soon as Harvey stops, sometimes he can be an old buzzard, Oh, but anyway, maybe he can hear that. But no, I love Harvey, man. He's all right, man. Harvey's worked on so many of my radios for me and helped me out and been so nice to me. And, so anyway, that's Harvey.
Yeah, he does, man. He seems like a really nice guy. And then we got to see him on that live stream not too long ago there. But, he seems like a really good guy, knowledgeable. I would trust him with my radio any day. But anyway, I got to run in the other room for a second there. I'll be on the side for a minute.
Yeah, me too. All right, we stand by. Yeah, Joe, I know what you mean. I got one in one eye. I got kicked in my eye when I was about 8 years old, my left eye. And what it did, it shifted the lens. I really didn't tell my mother. And what's up there, Kentucky Goblin? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you getting in there, Kentucky Goblin. I hope you subscribed and liked, and I'm going to try to have a New Year's Eve show. We'll see. You know what I mean? Okay. And after this is over, I'll try to give everybody a blue wrench, but I've done it before. The last one that I did, for some reason it knocked the stream off, and I had to restart. Now, last night I was having a heck of a time, and I've had it before, where the stream's audio would cut out. But when I replayed it, it was there, but you couldn't hear me in the chat. But I could hear everything I said, everything on the radio. It's like they didn't want to put it on, the live thing. They wanted just to wait. This definitely has to be on their end. I don't know. Uncle Hairball said I'm going to be by the bonfire all night tomorrow night. Now, let's see, 31st. Tomorrow's what? Sunday? I don't know. I've been on vacation, man. We're talking about, let's see. Oh, Kentucky Goblin, not looking for that. Just a good place to visit. What's going on? I don't know what you mean. I lost concentration with you. Okay there, Hans. I want to try to stay live until he comes to visit me so he don't have as much trouble trying to do that. So I'm going to still stay on here. He's just going in right now. And I'm going to ask him to sign me in. Maybe Jed will do it as well. UDX 183. We'll do it over the radio. But I'll stay live right till he does that. After Harvey number 20 is done, then the jingle singers will have to come in there and sing. 3 people will have to go to the bathroom, and 2 people will key down and call in over the radio, and then it'll be SWL 21. Okay, well, let me stand by. I hear something in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to get in that. Hey, custom screen printing, how's it going? I just looked away and you come in there, man. Happy New Year. Hey, y'all check out, I know what you're talking about there, Kentucky Goblin. I need a good place. Was that what you was talking about? Is that what you were talking about whenever I couldn't figure out what you were talking about? Looking for that, not looking for that, just a good place to visit. I'm getting like Wayne. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm getting like Wayne. I don't read the comments. I get mixed up and look up ahead of them or something. I don't know. Well, I got so much to do in here. Talk on radio, talk on the phone, you know. Okay there, Uncle Hairball. Hey, Uncle Hairball, do me a favor. If you get a chance, when you get over there, mention that I'm still going to stay live until I get called, and then I'll come over there and sign in. We'll be signing in over the radio. That's why I want to stay live. Okay. Let's see there. Let me get back with you, the Kentucky Goblin. Let's see, Wayne, I'm doing better in my lives. You're under the heart. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, I got you there. Thank you there, Uncle Hairball. Yeah, I got you there, Wayne. Let me get back up Kentucky. I can't see it. I got to get over there. I need a good place to send the radio to affect something with the volume. Something with the volume. It is a Galaxy 2527. I don't know what a 2527 looks like. I know what a 2589, a Mano, is that, what is the one with the weather band on it? That Galaxy with the weather band. 2980, 29, I don't know, 2527. I got to figure what that looks like. Hey, Jed. Okay there, Wayne, why don't you put your link down, custom screen printing. If y'all need any t-shirts printed, which Wayne does the ones for me and a lot of other people out there. And he is a quality t-shirt. I'll show you right now. I don't make any money off of selling the t-shirts. I've only sold a couple because that's what they wanted me to do. I'm not trying to sell them. I just want to show you what Wayne, what he did for me. I'll get this one here and show you.
2980 WX.
Yeah, what does a 2527 look like?
Always get confused. Let's see, the 2527, that's a black-handed radio. That may be one of the ones that looks like a turbo or something, like the DX11B. I forget. The 2547 is that gray one that White Dog has. And then the 2517 is another black-handed one, looks like a Saturn or something.
Wait a minute, he's got a gray Galaxy.
Yeah, White Dog. He's got that gray one. Remember the birthday cake they made that resembled it at Cherokee's that time?
No. What model is that gray one? I never even seen a gray one.
Yeah, that's the 2947. Yeah, you've seen it plenty of times. Radio Shack used to sell it there. Hurricanes back in the day. It's got the little flip out legs. It kind of elevates it up a little bit. There's not no wide one with the handles on it or nothing.
Oh yeah, I know what it is now. Yeah, I had one time and I didn't. What happened was a guy says, "Man, this is when those LEDs that changes colors first came out." The first one I ever seen was in a radio that I didn't own then, but I did own it later. He had some of the color changing LEDs in there. That's the first time I ever seen it. It was a let's see, it wasn't a Galaxy, but it was something exactly like that, like Galaxy Saturn, but it was made by that other thing. I can't remember. Anyway, not General Lee, another brand. Anyway, not Excalibur either. I'll think about it. Anyway, I said, man, I'd like to get some of them. So he told me the exact kind to get. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to go on eBay. So I got them. And they weren't the slow fade. They were a fast blink. And I put them in there, man. And I couldn't stand to look at it, man. I couldn't stand. It was like I was having an epileptic seizure, you know. I put tape over them and all, and I got rid of the radio. And actually, believe it or not, 44 got it. And I don't know what he must know. He took it to Ned. Ned's got it. Ned's also, Crazy Man had one, and Ned's got it too. Kentucky, yeah. Okay there, Custom Screen Printing. Sure appreciate you putting your link down there. Yeah, how about me?
Yeah, I don't know if something just went wrong. I don't know if it was on my end or not.
Can anybody hear me out there? Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, shit. Maybe it went out. Maybe it went out.
Yeah, I heard you. Talk to me.
Hello. How you doing, Jed? That's Jed. Hello, Jed.
Hey. Yeah, I heard you then.
Man, I'm just getting ready to tear into it, man. Let me see if I can get old Tube Radio Network on my phone here.
Attendance for the last 8 weeks are 00 currently for this 8-week period. And we are if you're playing the home game, we're in week number 4. Is SWL 28. That is Gary, and he's saying Happy New Year. Hello to everybody. He's a little under the weather, aren't we all? But he's specifically under the weather, and is RC, is Royal Crown Cola doesn't even help the allergies. No, just sip on it. Maybe some 7-Up. Who knows? On with the program, and we will get you checked in both spots. Stay warm. And listen, just take it easy and listen to the net here. SWL number 1, Mr. Dr. J, one of the guys, along with this other guy, SWL 2, that thought up this various item of interest that is still going strong today in 2023. The old Tube Radio Network, a place to get away from the hustle and bustle and turn on your tube radio and take a transmission. How easy and how cool is that? So, Mr. OBP, with no traffic, I'll get you checked in. And thanks for the Sunspot Solar report a little bit earlier. I've been hearing that the conditions have been good on 11 meters for talking across the pond. Either way, north and south. What did I say? The farther north you go,
you can't beat Dennis on the radio, okay?
South. But when you go east, you never end up going west. I don't know how that works, but your radio signal knows how to figure that one out. Anyway, Mr. OBP, thanks for joining us. I've got a proxy check-in for SWL number 3. Probably from his occurrence over on Old Radio Night, SWL number 5. Mr. Rainmaker, if you are out there, give us a shout, and we'll put the X in the square. Let's go to SWL 7.
Yeah, it was kind of a shock there.
SWL 7, checking in.
Number 7, putting a big signal into the control point here tonight.
I got that on autopilot.
Thanks for joining us.
I got to go right here.
Thank you for checking me in.
And number 7 has sat in the air chair many a times as a net controller. Let's go to SWL10. I see the jumping Dolphins. Chrissy, we're saying the 10 and 3 are in the proverbial radio house tonight. They say they have company. They will be available for a little bit anyway. That's not a bad thing. That 10 of the company bring him into the room and let him say on the radio voice. And ways that people can find the time on a busy Saturday evening to jump into the radio room and at least give us a shout. So I appreciate that. Let's go to the duo, the dynamic duo, SWL11 and SWL12. Mr. Cornbread and Dapper Dan. Dan and Dan. One a little bit more dapper than the other.
Yeah.
And looking dapper, feeling dapper. Let me see what's going on. The tie is straight tonight. We got the seersucker's suit is back out of the cleaners. Oh, they said it wasn't in the cleaners. Well, what did you do? Oh, okay. They bought one of those high pressure water hoses, I guess, and then.
All right, Chad. We want to do the
that?
same thing tonight.
I'm not going to say. All right.
Sign in over the air.
It seemed a little moist, but that's okay. I thought maybe that was some other issue. All right, you guys. Someone did say to SWL 13, Mr. Cobra.
SWL13.
You can and often does, and it is possible if you go to oldtuberadio.net and look for the glowing 6L6 tube. I think there is a way if you have some type of social media thing to log in that way. And indeed, on a page refresh, he is waving 4 fingers and a thumb for a 12/20 or a 12/30/2023. Dan, I've got you checked in. You're looking good at the top of the page there tonight. Thanks for joining us. Let's head out to Sangertown, SWL14. SWL14. And let's do it now. All right. Thanks. It says let's turn on the E.F. Johnson. You know, this is the old Tube Radio Network, so might as well have the radios glowing in the dark while we are on the air here.
Can't see anything right now.
Heading over to, and I know this station is here all the way. Good morning. Good morning, Hans from Copenhagen, Denmark. SWL 15. Hans is joining us over on the video side, so if he's there, say hello, radio. Let me see if it gives me information here on my page, right, to be able to actually get to the page. No reviews, no remarks. All right, I've reached the end of my list. All right, well, that's okay. I think my mouse is giving out here. Let's keep.
Okay, there, custom screen printing. Have a good one, man. Happy New Year.
SWL 16, Charlie.
Thank you, Wayne.
Always helping me out behind the scenes, just on the other side of the camera there. You guys were and this they're having a New Year's party out in the green room tonight. Are you not, or are they not? Yeah, as usual, we have to hang out here in the
Yeah, that's me. I gotta have reading glasses.
Yeah, he got me my own. Now this is great. This is the sort of executive privilege. Let's see if we can do this. He got me my own item here. How am I going to do this without making a mess? Let's see. Is this the real stuff?
No.
All right, little sound effects here. All right, I don't want to make a mess and spill it. All right, that's oops. That's pretty good. Let me. You know what? I know myself. Let me get this out of the way of the radio. But that looks good. All right, what do they say? What do they say on 38 lower? Salute. All right, this is aged. What is this from last year? All right, good stuff. Happy New Year, everybody! Coming up. Let's go to SWL 17.
SWL 17.
SWL 18. I will get Mr. KDA checked in from Facebook. From beautiful Anoka, Minnesota. No, that's Charlie saying he's from Anoka, Minnesota. From beautiful Derby, New York. By way of Belfast, Maine on the cue cards. I like the colors.
Jed.
Those pens are working out well. I can.
Just checking. Hang on. No, I think it's only going to 18 next.
You just gonna have to tell me when to go, and I'll go.
Well, hang on.
Possibly going to be away, but I will give him a call. Hello, 20.
All right, get ready.
Now, I'll get you checked in. It's possible he's listening in. He's got one of those portable devices that allows him to. I guess you don't get in trouble, Harvey. I know what you're doing with the inventory stuff, but if you're listening in, I did get you checked in. I'll whisper so you don't have to turn things up. But we will look for you when you get into the air chair a little bit later. Maybe we'll hear you on the crossband as you drive into the item error. Let's go over to SWL 21, the Wasama Swamps, and Mr. JT. And unfortunately tonight, when I tuned in, I think they're still. Let me tune up the audio. I think they're still going on.
We're still here.
Just checking. Hang on.
I think it's only going to 18 next.
Channel 17. On the what radio tonight? It looks like the Lafayette.
All right, get ready.
And I'm sorry to hear about Crazy Man there. That is not a good thing. He was sort of like the head man on old radio night. But we'll turn up the audio and we'll let 20. We'll let Mr. JT check in. So he'll be listening in. Here's the old radio night. He's going on live right now. Here's the audio. Into the item error. Let's go over to SWL 21, the Wasama Swamps, and JT. And unfortunately tonight, when I tuned in, I think they're still. Let me tune up the audio. I think they're still going on.
We're still here.
They're still in.
Just checking. Hang on. There's only going to 18 next.
Channel 17. On the what radio tonight? It looks like the Lafayette. They're live from coast to coast right now. And I'm sorry to hear about Crazy Man there. That is not a good thing. He was sort of like the head man.
I don't know whether to go or not. Did I get lost? Hey, Jed, go ahead and go. Hey, after I'm the key. SWL 21 checking in from around Charleston, South Carolina. Hey, Happy New Year. Go ahead.
Also, Happy New Year to everybody out there. You got Jed, 183, Charleston, South Carolina.
Seems like it's going on and on. I don't know. Okay, back out. Maybe it's me.
From coast right now. And sorry to hear about